Well, obviously, it did put a stop to our one-to-one personal services that we can offer here in the centre. But we did manage to adapt our services so that we're following government guidelines, whereby we could telephone people and still speak to them, or by virtual services.
So, now that we've been in this sort of phased unlocking period, have you been able to return to some sense of normality? What have you had to do?
We are hopefully going to be able to restart our services, but obviously we're having to review them on a weekly basis and following government guidelines to be able to step up the support services and hopefully come back to our one-to-one support services.
Now, the Cancer Relief Centre, of course, relies on support from the public. So, how much of a hit did lockdown take, and were you worried about, tapping into those reserve funds or running out?
Absolutely. As you know, the centre, 90% of its funding comes from charitable donations and fundraising in the community, and we had no idea how much of a hit COVID was going to have on that, but obviously it was going to be massive. So we projected about £100,000 loss at the start of it, and that would have affected all of our services, because although we do have a healthy reserve and we were willing to use that, of course, there was the issue obviously of how long this situation was going to last and how long the fundraising was going to be affected for, and what we didn't want was any of that impacting on the services that we can provide.
And the community then stepped up in a big way. Tell us how you reacted to that money being raised, because it started to trickle in with individuals, businesses, and then suddenly there were more and more funds coming in.
Absolutely, we were just blown away by the support that we received. It started, we had a press release where we addressed the situation that the charity was finding, well, all charities across the world were finding, and immediately people started donating to our Just Giving page. They started dropping off donations just in little ways. Everybody was providing support, and then the big money started rolling in and the big fundraising events started taking place, and it went from there, and it's just absolutely incredible result. £200,000 when we only projected £100,000 loss is incredible, and it means that not only will we be able to continue providing our services, but also expand them and really address all the situation, all the needs that there is in Gibraltar.
And it will make a difference. I mean, what will that money go towards in terms of the services you provide?
It will go directly towards funding all the services that the centre provides. So everything from our nursing support, our counselling, our complementary therapies, everything that we provide is funded directly by this money. So it's incredibly important for us.